Welcome back to L5 Star FC. The international break is nearly over and it has been very busy on behalf of Liverpool. But I'm here as the rejoin Sarah to go over Leeds away from home at Ellen Road. It's going to be a very difficult game. It's going to be a very big game for Liverpool to crack. But we're going to predict the starting 11 for you. And before we get into this video, please smash that like button. You don't know how it means that if you hit that like button, our content obviously goes separate ways, and it'll get out to more people. So please like the video, subscribe if you're new, smash that notification bell. We're so close to 400 subscribers, so hitting that subscribe button won't take 10 seconds and it'll make our day. But without further ado, we're here to talk about Liverpool Leeds only. And Salah, how are you feeling towards this game before we go over your starting 11 prediction?
I think it's two ways. I think Marcelo Bielsa sets up his team nicely. I think they know how to come against these high pressing intensity games. They knew how to do it when we went to Anfield. They knew how to do it when we went to Ellen Road. But I think this time is going to be different. The electric atmosphere Ellen Road brings. So I think we're going to have to keep up with that. But I think it's going to be a great game, and hopefully we can come with 3 points.
Yeah, obviously, the last game that we faced Leeds at Ellen Road was marred by the fact that we were in the Super League. But without further ado, obviously the match preview will come tomorrow on the channel. Me, Ben, Salah and Wakar should be joining you guys to preview the Leeds game in the live show, so join us there. But without further ado, we'll start with the goalkeeper. And obviously with the breaking news today that the Brazilian players in Fabinho, Alisson and Firmino are set to miss the clash, will be in contention. Obviously, we know Firmino's injured, but they've missed contention due to the Brazilian have asked FIFA to invoke a 5-day rule because the 3 Brazilian lads refused to go to international duty. So we'll start with goalkeeper, and I really want to see him start Kelleher. I really wanted to see him start Kelleher, and I think he will. I think this is Kelleher's time. I think giving Adrian a contract wasn't possibly the best thing to do, and possibly does hinder that he's going to put him second choice. However, every time Kelleher has come in, I thought he showed very promising signs. Obviously, he was one of the renewals in the summer as well, and I can't think of a bad performance by Kelleher. So, you've got to reward when, and you've got to rely on him to come in and do a job, and I think he can do that. But who's your goalkeeper, and who do you think is Klopp's going to pick? Do you think he's going to go Adrian, or is he going to go for Kelleher?
He's going to go for Loris Karius, the pool.
Oh, he's offering an alternative. Love to see that.
No, honestly, though, I think I just want to quickly touch that Karius honestly deserves a chance to prove at least a second choice, because I think he'd love to be a second choice at Liverpool. I think even after what he's been through, I think he deserves it. I think maybe the club knows that he's not in the mindset. We don't know that. But I think, in my opinion, I'd love to see Karius as a second choice, because just after what he's been through. But go on, we know that's not likely now. He has 1 year left on his contract. But yeah, I think Kelleher's the only good option there, because I think I saw a stat a long time ago where Kelleher, I think in the games he's played, he's had a better pass success and a better passing average than Alisson. So yeah, I think Kelleher's going to be good for that game. I think, especially the way Leeds play.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously we know Leeds play away and play a style which is quite expansive, and we'll need the likes of Kelleher to be that distribution, to control the game well, because we'll need all 11 players to control that game if Leeds are coming at us. We know they play a high intense style of play, which obviously we've both gone for Kelleher there, but I'm going to go for, I think he'll go 4-2-3-1, and I think he started it over the past few games, so I don't think he's going to change it for Leeds. Although I think the back four, I think Robbo will come into this one, left back. Do you think Tsimikas will possibly come into this one? Obviously, we know Robbo didn't have his best game against Chelsea, but he played, I think, all of the Scottish international games. And do you expect Klopp to start the Scouse Scotsman on Sunday?
No, I think this is a game where Tsimikas has to start. I think Robertson has to be dropped. I think his performance last game was good enough, but by his performance, again, the way Leeds played, they're going to keep on pressing him. Although we do know that Robbo is used to press. I think, again, I'm not sure if he's 100% fit, although he has come up playing for Scotland, I'm not sure. It's like there's a difference between being fit and then being like proper match ready, playing a full 90-minute proper intense game, the way we play, the way Leeds play at you. And I think Kostas Tsimikas would be good in the way to play against Leeds because Leeds suffer from creativity from the wide areas, which is why we scored a lot of goals when we played them at Anfield. And I think Kostas Tsimikas' crossing is absolutely brilliant. And I think it wouldn't be a bad shot to play Kostas Tsimikas for me. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start Kostas Tsimikas.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And obviously on the right-hand side, are you going for Trent? Or is Trent going in your midfield? Obviously, we've seen him play midfield in the weekend. But who are you going right back? And do you think, I'd go Trent personally. But yeah, do you think he'll start right back?
No, I'm going Trent, yeah. There's no way Nico Williams is playing at right back. So, yeah, Trent's going to go at right back.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, we'll move on to the centre-back partnership. And yeah, obviously, Van Dijk's injury scare made us all hold our breath yet last night. But to know that he's now okay means that he could, there's more odds on to start this game. And I think he's going to start Kanate for this one. I really do. I think this is a game for Kanate. I just think with the international break, I don't know. When we say last season, we wanted consistency with his centre back partnership. We wanted a solid partnership going forward. Since this
Crisis.
break, yeah. I just have that feeling and that sense that we're going to go Kanate. I don't know why. Maybe it's to handle Bamford, but I'm not too sure what Klopp will go for, but I'm gonna go Kanate to make his Liverpool debut. But what are you saying? Centre back partnership? Are you going Van Dijk, Matip, Van Dijk, Gomez, or Van Dijk, Kanate?
I think I'd go Matip, but I think again what you said, international break. I think Klopp's going to need to switch around Matip because let's be honest, Matip was our best defender. So and we know he cannot play a 38 game a year.
And it's sorry to interrupt you, but we have a very intense schedule coming up. So
yeah, literally. So I think we're going to see the comeback of Joe Gomez in this game. Thankfully, I just think it will happen. There's just this feeling inside me saying that Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk come back, but I wouldn't go past Kanate and Van Dijk partnership. But I think with Kanate is going to be similar to Fabinho, the way Fabinho was implemented in squad 3-4 months. So I think the Norwich game in the cup, I think that's when Kanate is going to play. But for me, I'm going to go Gomez and Van Dijk.
Yeah, fair enough. And I think for that two double pivots, I think he'll start Jordan Henderson, and I think he'll start Thiago Alcantara in that double pivot alongside him. Obviously, Fabinho's likely to be unavailable for this game. We also know Keita's a doubt for this game with obviously the political, discussions between Guinea and another country. So I think this game will be Henderson and Thiago, that double pivot position. But yeah, would you start Henderson and Thiago, considering Henderson might play tonight for England? And does that really hinder Klopp's, team selection going forward on Sunday?
I don't think it'll hinder it because I think now he's got a fair few injuries in midfield now, especially with Keita being out. But I think I don't think he's going to start two in the middle. I think he'll start a three in the middle, and I think he's going to go Harvey Elliott. I think because his was precautionary, his wasn't an injury, so I think he's going to go Harvey Elliott at right centre mid. He's going to go Jordan Henderson as that holding DM. It's not the way forward. He hasn't played in that role for a long time, but we have no Fabinho, sadly. Then left centre mid, I think Thiago has no excuse. He's fit now. He's even had another holiday, so Thiago has to go left centre mid for me.
Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with you. And the three for me across the attack, before we go to one centre forward, obviously the attacking options have been limited, and that's why I'm going to put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in the mixer for this one. I'm going to put him. I think this has got this make or break. I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain offers that shot outside the box. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna say Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think he'll go Cam. I don't think Klopp will hesitate to possibly bench Elliott for this game. I think he'll bring Elliott on if that injury was just precautionary, which it is reported to be. So I think he's going to start Salah on that right-hand side. I think he'll start Mane on that left-hand side as well. But I think this is going to be a game for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain because, let's be fair, like, is he going to go in the Champions League games? Maybe Porto, but are we really going to chance him against AC Milan or a team like Atletico Madrid? Mind, he did play well against Atletico Madrid, so who knows? Who knows? I may be just saying it just because I want to see him play, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that maybe because this game's an alternative, that possibly Klopp may go for that because, you know, he can take a shot and he can bring the ball forward. So, but what are you going for across the front line?
I think I love that shot with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's 10. I think whenever he has the ball around the box, he's dangerous. But
Yeah.
again, I think the way Leeds play, I think he'll absolutely get eaten alive. I think the way he plays, he likes to play a little bit calmly, just take a few touches, sell his foot. He's not like a Ronaldo type of player, just quickly get a press. He's not like Keita, quickly ease a press. And I think against Leeds, you have to have those type of players, which is why I've gone Thiago, Elliott in the midfield. But I think the front three is what we have, sadly. Not in a rude way to any of the front three, but sadly in a way because we have no players to back them up, like a Fabinho or like Adeyemi. That's what I'm talking about. But it has to be Mane, Jota, and Salah.
Yeah, fair enough. And I've gone for Jota on that front line, but I've gone for Alex in that number 10 position. But like you said, you made a really good point there that, you know, Leeds play an attacking style of formation that they'll put the high press on, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has to be on his A game. He can't have a lapse in concentration at all if he's going to be put into this game. So look, that's our starting 11 prediction. Let us know what you would make of those starting 11 predictions. Let us know what changes you would possibly make to that lineup. And without further ado, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow for a live preview for the Leeds game. Up the Reds, come on.